I'm going to install a toilet flange on new construction. This is the bathroom in the basement. As you can see, there's a soil pipe that comes out of the concrete floor. The soil pipe is the main drain pipe that the toilet sits on, into which a closet flange will be installed. To know what size closet flange you'll need to first measure the diameter of the soil pipe. This is a 4-inch pipe. Therefore, you will need to buy a 4-inch closet flange. Begin by sawing the soil pipe flush to the floor. Any saw can be used, but I find a reciprocating saw works the best. Once cut, clean the edges and the inside free of dust and burrs. The floor flange into the drain line must be properly installed. It must be the correct distance from the wall and it must be flush with the surface of the floor. The correct distance measured from the wall to the center of the floor flange should be 10 inches, 12 inches, or 14 inches. Those are the standard measurements. In this case, mine measures 12 inches from the wall to the center of the drain pipe. This is my favorite closet flange. A couple features that this one has to offer is a built-in cap that can be knocked out with a hammer at the time of toilet installation. This cap keeps the sewer gas contained until that time. The other feature that I like is the free-turning stainless steel flange, which can be turned into the correct position even after the main unit has been glued into the soil pipe. To install the closet flange, you will need primer and PVC cement. Begin by applying a liberal amount of primer to the outside of the closet flange. This is per code in some areas. You may also have to prime the inside of the soil pipe as well. I personally don't feel that is necessary, but follow code in your area. Allow the primer to dry and then apply a liberal amount of PVC cement to the outside of the flange and the inside of the soil pipe. Insert the closet flange into the soil pipe, pressing and holding down with positive pressure. The stainless steel flange ring can now be turned to the proper position for securing it to the floor with masonry screws. This is done by inserting the flange bolts into the keyed slots. The bolts should be kept vertical, using them as a guide for the positioning. With the bolts slid all the way in, they should be parallel to the wall. I achieve this with the use of a square and a speed square. Keeping this position, I can now secure the flange to the floor. Using a hammer drill and a 3/16 masonry bit, I drill the holes to receive the concrete screws. My favorite are the Tapcon concrete anchors. 1/4 inch diameter by 1 3/4 inch length. Secure into place using hammer mode on your drill and driving them with a nut driver bit. Continue around the flange, drilling holes and securing into place with the concrete anchors. Once the flange is secure, the floor can be tiled and the toilet can be installed at any time. At the time of toilet installation, the gas cap needs to be removed. This is accomplished with a simple blow of a hammer around the knockout. Once detached, the piece can easily be removed by prying up with a screwdriver. The toilet can now be installed.